Hey Katie, this is Andrew with Illumination Digital Marketing. I hope you're doing well. I just wanted to go ahead and shoot you this quick video as I promised I would. So obviously I'm in your website right now. I just want to take a look at it, give you guys some tips on what you can do to just increase your rank with Google, as well as just kind of build out your website a little bit more. All the tools that I give you here, these are things that you guys can take into your own hands. You're more than welcome to work with us otherwise. So just taking a look at this, I was scrolling through your Facebook page and I really like all the products and the services that you guys are kicking out. I do welding a lot myself, and I know the process of metalwork, uh, obviously with mild steel, with stainless, different area, but I always appreciate, having that finished product after running it through a powder coat. You guys work with aluminum, and you do anodizing for that. I don't know if you work with other metals as well, but just really cool products that you guys are pushing out. And so that leads me to my first point. I think having more content on this page would just be absolutely uh, essential, because you guys can showcase all the work that you're doing on this landing page here, as well as your facility. I was reading up about you a little bit, and you guys have a 65,000 square foot facility, I believe. So just having other pictures about what your facility offers, the services, and product pictures, all good things that you guys can put on this first page here. Another thing that I like to do is adding client testimonials and ratings, having that on this landing page, just so when people come across it, it helps to establish some credibility and just showcase what you guys offer as well. Uh, so that's another thing. Having more contact on this page would be good as well. So I don't see a number or an email, and I always like to include those on the websites that I build up. Having an email, a number, and even a contact submission form here, like what you guys have on under the contact tab, would help to just have a quick way that people can get a hold of you. And you have about 70% of people who don't always scroll through a website. They want a good way just to a good easy way to get a hold of you. So having that contact form at the top here would definitely kind of improve that service as well. Another thing I like to do and that I recommend is having this services tab have a drop down with everything that you guys offer here, and then you you can click on each of these separately and have loads of information about each one, as well as pictures. So another way that Google will rank you, and an easy way for people to find your website, is by having what we call keyword content. And basically, keywords are what people are going to look up on Google to find your service. So, for instance, if I were to click on, say, laser engraving, and you had a little drop down here, clicked on laser engraving, and it brought me to this page, and you guys had tons of pictures about different products that you guys have done, as well as more content. You could have what we call uh, keyword embedding, and what that is having laser engraving in Boise, Idaho, for instance. So I already looked it up here, but if you look up laser engraving Boise, Idaho, it pulls up a list in what we call the Google Map Pack here of different people in that area that offer that service. I As I scroll down, I don't see your website on there, and that's something that we can actually rank you for, so that when people look up laser engraving in Boise, Idaho, they'll be able to find you at the top here, and as well as down here in the organic search, they'd be able to find your website talking about that more. And we could do that and rank you for each of those services right on your website here, which is a good way to get people, more customers in the door who are looking for that particular service alone, as well as sandblasting. You might have people looking that up online here, so on and so forth. Another thing is we can rank you for each of those pages or each of these pictures on Google. And the way we do that is you can save an image and save it with different keyword content as well. So if I saved it as anodizing in Boise, Idaho, that is something that Google is going to rank you with, is having pictures with keyword content. So this is a paid program that I use. It's called Ahrefs, just to rank and compare websites, just to what different businesses offer, what their competitors are doing. So for instance, this is your website here. I have two key indicators here, and that's UR and DR. And UR is your trustworthiness with Google, whereas DR is the power that your website is currently holding with Google. So you guys have a fairly good UR rating, but not much with DR. And the reason for that is that you don't have much keyword content there. So this, like I said, this is something that you can increase by adding to each of those service pages. And then what we call backlinks. And basically, those are other websites. If I were to go under here, there are other websites like these guys, for instance, that are linking back to your domain. And what that would look like is you could have a blog or a service page that's talking about anodizing, and they have a link that goes straight to your domain, and that's going to increase the power that your website has with Google. In the area for anodizing, you guys are pretty much number one. Well, you are number one here, and it doesn't look like there's really any other competitors in Boise. If you guys have other service locations, that's something that you could put on the website that will just help to, increase that ranking in other areas. So I hope this was helpful, Katie. Let me know if you have any questions. Just go ahead and give me a line of feedback as well for this video, if you would. And other than that, have a great day, and I'll talk to you later.